Happy Labor Day. This is Steve, Texas Vapor King, Texas Vapors Live. Anyway, it's a good afternoon. It's storming outside and raining like crazy, so it's something we need here in Texas. Probably don't need it from other parts, but I hope you're having a good day today. I'm having a pretty good day. Today I've got a couple of reviews for you. I'm sure you have seen it, but they're very impressive little devices. One's from Smoke and one's from Vapor who is that? I just went blank. From Joytech. Okay, all these tech. The Evic Vtc Mini, which is upgraded to really the Evic Vtc 2 Mini. This is the device. I got it in cyan, that nice green color. I can tell it looks blue, and from where I'm sitting, it kind of looks big, but I'm going to get two cameras on the situation pretty soon, so we can get lower, closer to the situation, so, or whatever product I've got. It comes in a real nice little box, as all of them do. It says Evic, and I bought this on a flash sale at efun.top. So shout out to efun.top, and it was a flash sale for $19.99. Can't beat that. And it seems like they have a U.S. warehouse, but it seems like they're trying to just clear it out for some reason. I don't know why, but I can only imagine. In the box, of course, that's where your mod comes in. I've had this mod for approximately 3 months now. 2 months. And just loving every minute of it. It has a bunch of one of these things. It's got your warranty card, and it looks like it's got the code to check it. Yes, it is authentic. I checked it. It's the first thing I did, and put a warranty on it. It's got the Joytech user manual. It comes with the Mega 1 or Ego 1 Mega. It holds 4 milliliters of juice. They have several kinds of coils for them. They sent I believe they're CL or TL. Anyway, they sent a titanium coil for temperature control and a nickel or Ni200. I don't like Ni200 because they're real sensitive about the heat. They off gas. The nickel oxide, and I know I stumble sometimes, but 35 years of pest control applications, it'll do it to you. So sometimes if I seem a little slow, bear with me, but I thank you for watching. And anyway, they do have some anyway, that's what's left in the box. You can see I still got the nickel coil in there in the little package. That's where the box comes. Another USB to micro USB cord. Well, it makes 51 now, isn't it? Okay. I can't imagine how some of these reviewers have been doing this for years and getting all this stuff in the mail. Just one thing I can't understand is if they keep batteries in all of them, they must spend a fortune on batteries. But I don't think they do. I think they just charge up a couple at a time that they're using. Otherwise, they would have, a million, well, $5,000 in batteries from the amount of mods I see. I think I've got, I don't know, 20 something now. But there's the box. It's got the color code. It was available in black, white, and cyan. And I got the cyan because I like that color. So anyway, and it was 60 watts. I did the upgrade, so it's just like the VTC Mini, 75 watt. Or EV, I'm saying it wrong, getting in a hurry. Evic Vtc 75, or VTC 2 75 watt Mini. And they now have the Tron tank, and then another version has the cuboid tank, which I love the cuboid tanks. And this tank is a real, it's a miser, and it's a good tank to have just about my speed, just enough vapor. It's not too much, for an all-day vape. So I really enjoy it. And one battery, surprisingly, it's got an excellent battery door. Bought some Emron, and they rated them 3,000 mAh battery. The 3,000 mAhs there, these purple ones, and they rated it 40 amps. Daniel with DJ LSB Labs rates it at 17, and so does what is it? Bros Vape, or Vapor Bros, and several other. Phil Persardo has a battery chart up. They rate them at that too. They're not 40 amp batteries. You're not going to get, unless there's a brand new one out I don't know about. I don't care what the battery says. If they're being honest, anything past 2,500 mAh is not going to be. I don't know that there is a 40 amp battery. I know of some 35 amp continuous batteries, and I do know that Samsung 25Rs at 2,500 mAh, they do, they will stand up to 100 under 1 second pulse. What's going to be 100 amp 1 second pulse? Even straight, just a wire straight hot to cold, only is going to draw whatever that wire can run through it. So I just can't see it unless it's just a total malfunction and about to blow up, and that would be the board, not the battery. IMR batteries is all I use, and specifically, really about all I use is the VTCs. I'm thinking about the Panasonics though, or the LG 3,000 mAhs, because 20 amps is enough for little mods like this, because it never hits in temperature control. It never hits past 10 amps. They've got CLR coil heads, which are the CL, and then the R is rebuildable. You can rebuild them just kind of like the ones that came out from Kanger. They're just smaller. and they come out of the package. They've got 2 rings on them that screw on, a top one that goes into your chamber, and then they've got one underneath the cotton. And I suggest, just like Daniel did, that to take the bottom one off, kind of squeeze your cotton into it before you even wet the wick right out of the box, the new replacement coil. And they come in titanium, whatever, so you can build them with stainless steel if you want and run them in TCR, and I've done that and they work great. And just leave the bottom ring off, and you get much better juice control out of it. It flows much better because it's such a small coil you have to put in there, because they're about the size of that drip tip, which is just about the size of a 510 drip tip opening, which is not very big. Well, you can see that it's Delrin. It's stuck in there good, and there's a stainless steel cap right over it, so keeps it cool. Anyway, I just go with the CLR if you're a rebuilder, if you can handle that kind of stuff, and that way you can rebuild for anything you've got, because I just have the feeling something sneaky's up. So I've got stainless steel and all kinds. That's what I like the best. It comes in several different kinds, configurations, and if you'll go to any of DJ LS Labs website, his name's Daniel, he's from Spain. If you'll watch one of his websites, he's got a web page, and it's got all the wire TCR coefficiency ratings. He's done that, and it's got all the lengths of every 510 pin known out there in any mod, any tank. So that is really a lot of good information to have. So I made a copy of all that, because all stainless steel doesn't work the same. So anyway, you got stainless steel 316L, and you got 316. You got stainless steel 317, got 317L. 317 is just regular stainless steel welding wire in different gauges. So, and then you've got about 4 or 5 other stainless steel wires out there, and gold wire, silver wire, you name it. I'd like to vape on a gold coil before I kick the bucket. That would be good. I just don't know where to get it and how much it would be. Probably pretty pricey out of my range, because I'm, due to my pest control life and dangerous chemicals of all my life. That's what my dad did. It's pest control work. So I'm on disability. Anyway, I do this as my hobby because this is not, if I was smoking cigarettes, I don't think I'd be alive right now, because it got pretty bad with the pesticides and smoking, and the chemical on my hands and cigarettes to the mouth. Anyway, this has a great screen. It's about 1 inch by 2.5 or 3 inches, and as you can see, it's nice, and you can change just about everything. It's got a bypass mode, it's got a power mode, it's got every mode you can think. It's got stainless steel, built-in stainless steel mode, For temperature control, it's got I could go through the whole list of it: stainless steel, nickel, and titanium. And then in TCR, you've got 3 memories that you can set different types of wire, and that's enough for me. Um, but I guess the best thing that I like about this is it's a 4 milliliter tank. One battery, no matter what kind it is, whether it's the Samsung or the one of these supposedly 40 amp batteries. I won't be getting those again. They're 17 amp, and that's okay, and they should have listed them as 17 amp. It just really chaps my hide that they would lie to us about it, because somebody gets a mechanical mod and builds down real low, and although IMR are much safer chemistry, they still will vent, which is a hot gas, and it can put a good burn on you unless it just totally shorts out and makes something pop, and I don't know if it does that or not. But anyway, with that being said, it'll go about 2 days full, and just chain vaping it, just back and forth, just on and on and on. And it's the most efficient mod I've ever had. It's very small to the hand. I can put it in my hand and hide everything except the tank. So that's pretty small. And it's about the size of 1.5 18650 batteries. Maybe 2. And about the same height the mod is. So it's like what is that? 54 millimeters tall. It's 22 millimeters wide, and probably about 38, 39. I'm sure it's got it on the box, so a lot of this I'm just going from memory. What comes with this kit, and it was a kit, they didn't call it a kit, but it was it came with an Evic Vtc Mini, no cell, 1 USB cable, 1 Ego 1 Mega VT, which variable temperature atomizer, and 2 Ego 1 CL atomizer heads, 1 manual, 1 warranty card, and a 1 amp wall adapter. I got a nickel 0.02 ohm, 0.2 ohm. I got a titanium 0.4 ohm, and it's in cyan. And I like to keep it in temperature control. I really like it. I finally broke down and started using temperature control, got stainless steel wire, and decided I was going to learn how to use it, because I've been vaping so long. I just didn't like just having the choices they had. But now with so many mods using TCR, they have TCR adjustable ratings now built into them. Now you can get the right number put in there, and it's usually a 0, anywhere from 999 to 042, and like the difference between 316, stainless steel 316 is 945, I believe, and 316L is 0.0095 maybe, or 45. Anyway, it's just a 2-digit number, so there's a big difference. So I'm assuming that the L after the number code is low resistance wire. You try to make a coil out of it, put it in temperature mode, and zoom, it'll throw you right back over into power mode. I thought there was something wrong with my relay and was about to send it back when I finally figured it out. Through one of Daniel's vapes, or Daniel's, I claim Daniel, DJLS Labs. The guy he's really smart. He's done a lot of good work for the industry. He's helped a lot of companies, some in design, but a lot in how they work, and what needs to happen to make them work better. So he's really done a lot, and deserves an applaud. And applauds to you, Daniel. You do a great job. I'm one of your biggest fans. Anyway, haven't vaped it yet. It's not a huge cloud breaker. I'm only going 40 watts. It's a 0.21 ohm coil, and I've had 5,808 puffs off of this, and I've got it set for 440 degrees Fahrenheit. One thing about stainless steel is it's very low, and we're going to have to get the industry to set 200 degrees. I haven't gotten any of the stainless steel up to 200 degrees unless you really pump the juice to it. At about 150 watts, it gets to about 100 degrees, and it cools down just as quick. So, and when you do that, a lot of times it pops it back over into power mode. So there's still a little work left to do on stainless steel, but I'm patient, and I'd rather deal with that. It has a really clean flavor off of everything that's built out of stainless steel, and I like if it pops in power mode, just use it in power mode, and use it like I always did on my other ones. I was used to it. I just like the temperature control because of the efficiency of the, it makes your batteries last longer. So. And that's 40 watts. I can get it higher. I'm going to show y'all. Let me see if I can get it to do. Okay, here we go. Now it's at 13 watts, 1 watt, 10, 7, 2, 8. So it's not very much. And if you want me to put it over into amp mode, we'll do that. And now it's in amp mode. It's going to be the bottom, right above the battery bar, so you can watch that. And it's at 40 to start out. See, it's hitting 4 volts. Timed out. Didn't burn the coil a bit. Try timing out that in power mode on any mod. Unless you got it way down there, it's going to burn it. It's going to burn it. And if you're using bought coils, then there goes some more money out the window. Anyway, this is 25 minutes now, so from Steve at Texas Vapors Life. I wish you a happy and peaceful and very calm and quiet, restful Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, America, and to all you vapors out there, and to all you smokers, give vaping a try. It's really not what they have putting it up to be. I promise you, I can breathe now. I used to couldn't. I couldn't even walk to the mailbox, which is about 20 yards, and if I walked back up, I was totally out of breath and had to lay down. So I was like on the edge of emphysema. So I have no breathing problems whatsoever now. So we'll see you on the next video. This is Steve. Keep on vaping.